Coming in, he is 9-1, fighting out of Fresno, California. He's coming back. He's 6-0 in his last 6 fights, following a 2-year stint away from the sport. Tonight, he gets a chance to reach the Central Valley's pinnacle of mixed martial arts by capturing Tachi Gold. Miura will take this fight to the floor if he wants to have success with DeJesus.
The thing for Russ Miura is he took the time off when he was attending Cal State Fullerton, wanted to finish school, didn't want to half-ass either mixed martial arts or school. Since coming back 6-0, very, very good on the ground. As you mentioned earlier, this might be the striker-grappler dynamic most prominently displayed tonight, since Miura has a big advantage on the ground, and Isaac DeJesus, big, hulking, heavy counterpuncher.
Isaac DeJesus coming into tonight. He was the featherweight champion of the Tachi Palace Fights. We mentioned the weight problems. He decided not to cut any more weight. The question is, could he have cut more weight? You know, he really sucked his body down to try to make it. He didn't go all the way. We'll see if hydration from yesterday, dehydration, plays a factor to his performance tonight.
He looked much markedly better walking around the facilities today than he looked before weighing in yesterday, so he likely feels a lot healthier than he would have, had he cut the rest of that weight. But it was an interesting position he took. He essentially told Tachi Palace Fights promoter Jeremy Lukow, I don't know if it's in my best interest to keep cutting, and I don't know if it's in my best interest to fight 5 rounds, which I'm not sure is the kind of thing that you would like to hear from your promotional champion.
That doesn't matter. He's got a 5-round fight on his hands tonight.
Yeah, you don't always get to choose as the fighter, and again, good, because I think not only is 5 rounds a length of time that really allows the cream to rise to the top of mixed martial arts, but on top of that, as we mentioned, Russ Miura deserves the chance to fight for the Tachi Palace Fights featherweight title.
We'll see if Isaac DeJesus can put it together in a non-title defense. I mean, it's really interesting. We explained it earlier. DeJesus cannot walk away with the title as he weighed in at 146.4 pounds, and you have to weigh in at the limit of 145 for a featherweight title fight. He is 5'7" tall. Miura at 143 came in under the limit. He is 5'6". Miura get a chance to take home Tachi Gold tonight here in Lemoore. We are about ready to go. 5-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Tachi Palace Fights tonight, the contenders here in Lemoore, California.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our co-feature battle of the evening. 5-minute rounds scheduled for the Tachi Palace Fights Featherweight Championship. Your referee in charge of the action, the man inside the cage, is Big John McCarthy. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, his style Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. At 5 feet 6 inches tall, he weighed in officially 143 3/4 pounds. As a professional, his record stands 9 victories, just 1 defeat. He fights out of Fresno, California. Here is the challenger, Russ Miura! And next his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. Official weight 146 1/2 pounds. His professional record 9 victories, 3 defeats. Also fighting out of Fresno, California, he is the reigning, the defending TPF featherweight champion, Isaac DeJesus.
Big John McCarthy will be the 3rd man in the cage as we are set to go 5-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Isaac DeJesus taking on challenger Russ Miura.
If there's a figurative 4th man in terms of crowd support, it's obviously Isaac DeJesus, who has quite an expansive cheering section here for him.
DeJesus misses a leg kick early. Miura the southpaw. Both men southpaws. You know, they talk about southpaws fighting orthodox fighters as it can be odd to them. Sometimes for a southpaw, it's odd to face another southpaw.
I think it's just as odd for an orthodox fighter to fight a southpaw. They face each other. Oh, nice draw.
Yeah, Miura here going to work from half guard. 45 seconds into this fight, and Isaac DeJesus finds himself on his back.
This is definitely Russ Miura's world. He's a far, far better grappler, setting up in half guard. We'll see if he's able to pass or if he simply wants to try to pound before going for a
You
submission.
can see with that right foot on the thigh of Isaac DeJesus, it looks like Miura wants to get out of that half guard. And he does pass.
Nice pass.
DeJesus trying to make some space there. Going to try to triangle the head. Miura settles in the side. Going to attack that far side arm, trying to get a Kimura.
We're going to finish the show here early.
We're going to step over the head here.
And he gets swept.
And he can transition to the armbar if he's able to sink his left leg and then turn his hips enough to get the left leg across the face of Isaac DeJesus.
A good offensive ground attack early from Russ Miura. DeJesus has to be careful here. Wants to get out of there, but doesn't want to rush trying to get out of there too early and leave an arm behind.
DeJesus is able to have his wrist and forearm blade across the throat of Russ Miura, so he's able to apply a little more pressure than you normally would when you're defending this position, but he still has a long way to go to get out.
That arm bar's in there, he flowers in, grabs the leg, and DeJesus gets free.
If I was DeJesus, I'd call him up. I wouldn't go back to better guard.
I think he's just going to wait there and make Big John McCarthy separate this here. We'll see. As he has no interest in going back down there, I don't think. Miura just stands back up.
With a smile on his face.
They two men touch gloves. Sign of respect early. Scheduled for 5 rounds for the Tachi Palace Featherweight Title.
There's no one questioning who's the more dangerous striker, as Isaac DeJesus still has better boxing, better power, but Russ Miura's stand-up's definitely improved. He's able to
slipped him! Big right hand, it's over!
Wow! Nix what I just said, still massive power from Isaac DeJesus.
Fantastic for Isaac DeJesus.
He's not Tachi Palace's featherweight champion anymore, but he's still a heavy, heavy hitter.
Good crack.
He looked fantastic tonight. If he can get his weight control, weight under control, he might be a guy that people want to see at 45, because that was a great performance.
Even if he's never going to be a UFC champion, people will want to see Isaac DeJesus because this is what he does. He's an aggressive counterpuncher. We talked about someone more passive earlier in Jorge Lopez, but this is how you swing on a man who's coming towards you.
A guy like this you can't count out. You know what I mean? You can't count him out against anybody. He was in some trouble, fought tough, got out of it, and landed a big right hand. Out. Good night, slept him.
Isaac DeJesus, a fan favorite, and everyone is going to be partying, I think, in the bars tonight in Tachi Palace with Isaac DeJesus. Not the champion, like Jordan mentioned, but a fantastic performance tonight. And, weight cutting issues aside, he looked great.
Yeah, obviously that's something that he's getting into control. The skills are not what's in question with Isaac DeJesus, though. Not perfectly well-rounded, but when you can box diligently and do it with power and counter guys like that, you've got a chance in just about every fight.
Joe Martinez has our official time in this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, in comes 2 minutes, 52 seconds. Round number 1, stoppage due to strikes for your winner by KO victory, Isaac DeJesus.